Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles. It's time for another clutch update. So if you're keeping score at home, this will be clutch number 5. We've already updated 2, 3, and 4. You're probably saying what happened to 1. Well, I'll show you some things. 1's doing fine. This isn't the official clutch update, but I do want to share with you things are going really good for 1. So you can see they're doing great. Come back in there, little buddy. The problem is, you know what? You were being mean earlier. I don't want to play with you. I'll play with you. The problem is guys like this, who I do believe are going into shed, and still trying to let them finish getting all their color to see for sure if we have any mystic potions or if we're running just some super Mojaves. So that's kind of what we're looking towards. You look pretty super Mojave-ish, don't you? Oh, you got some crap on you there. Get that off. But that is what the work is for. So anyway, put you back in there. Get on in there. So in case you're curious, that's why you're not seeing clutch 1. But on to clutch 5. Now, clutch 5, before we show that to you, what it is it is a GHI to a normal. So we're looking at normals and GHIs in this clutch, and it was chosen by our Patreon members, that pairing. So what we do is we usually take 1 clutch a year. This year we actually did 2 because last year's didn't go, and I can't control that. And we let them vote on a male. Basically, it dictates to me what genes that some of them are very interested in. Whatever wins the vote gets it. So this year we had a GHI breeding, and we also had a banana black pastel breeding. The GHI was a replacement for last year's that didn't go. The banana black pastel actually won out over things like, well, it was also offered scaleless head and things like that, but that was what got chosen, so that's what we did. So you're only going to see normals and GHI in this clutch, but some cool ones at that. And everything that is a morph, in this case be GHIs, will end up being available not only first on Patreon, but only to Patreon, meaning these will all be specials or giveaways that we end up doing. So they're going to get these for good deals. So it's kind of how that works. Not that we're trying to plug our Patreon, since we did all that, I want you to know why you won't see these. I might as well tell you that if you remember, you also get a discount on awesome TGRX and really cool stuff from Get Hooked. So if you're not signed up, consider it. Might be able to save you a little bit of money. But first up is this little guy right here. Come on, little buddy, who's having himself a bath. And this is, well, a normal ball python. So 1905-01, just a nice looking normal, really busy belly, really cool little snake. We'll put him back in there. 1905-02, you're hiding in the back. Ugh, on the heat, getting warmed up. This is a little GHI. So this snake is really cool. See its eye peeking out there. It's all in a ball. Really cool pattern. Very, very nice dark coloration. Awesome. Love this stuff. Put that back. Bloop. Clutch number, or not clutch number 3. Baby number 3 also taking a bath. Man, you're filling your water dish. Oh. And again, it is also a normal. So right there it is. 1905-04. It's like I alternated these. Guys, I swear to God I didn't do that on purpose. But it is a GHI. And again, these GHIs come out really black, really nice pattern in there. And you can see they're chunky, they're healthy, they're doing wonderful. He almost looks like he might be going into a second shed. Look at the head move when I turn him. That's kind of cute. So he's doing great. Put him back there. Hello, dear, we're filming. 1905-05. My wife just came in. I'm going to let her know we're filming so she doesn't start like calling me names or something. Not that she'd ever do that. I am slightly abused. Another normal here. Coconut off me. There we are. You can see he's doing wonderful. Now, if 1905-06 is a GHI, then you can accuse me of alternating. Ha! You can't. You are wanting to like light me up, aren't you, little buddy? Let's not do that. 1905-06 is not a GHI. A lot of good dark coloration in there, but you can see in the pattern, this is a normal, not GHI at all. But cool looking animal nonetheless. Get back in there. 1905-07, also in the water dish. Ooh. And you can check that out. That is a little normal as well. But really cool snake. Got some neat keyholes, but not what I'd expect to see out of a GHI. And keyholes, well, they can be an indication of a morph. They're not always a morph. So like, you know, this snake, keyhole, 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 keyhole. Those are linked, but I can guarantee you there's not a special genetic in here or nothing we'd know about anyway. Now, could you bring that out in your offspring if you use this snake for breeding? Sure. Is it going to pass on like a gene 50% of the time? No, it's more of a shared thing. It's what you can do through, keeping line breeding by breeding that, keeping the offspring that have that same look, and then keeping only those and breeding them in and working things into it to kind of like try to get a certain trait or look, which has been done a lot through snakes. Oh, you're all dusty. Here, give you a rinse. You're going into shed too. I can tell. Man. So this is another little GHI male. Right there, just a straight up GHI. He's doing good. So really dark, but going into shed, needing more humidity. Whoop. While we put labels on. There you go, buddy. You don't realize you need that, but you do. And that brings us to 1905-09. Another one going into shed. Boy, we picked a great time to show all these off. You also are going to need a little more humidity in there, but I'll spray you down. This is another, and you can see it's really in shed. This will be shed number 2 for these guys, but another really nice GHI. So we'll give you a little bit of humidity. And that is it. We get to 1906, and 1906 is a whole different ball of wax. So you guys got to wait to see those. Although, you want a prequel? No prequel? Kurt says I can't give a prequel. I got to give a prequel, Kurt. Let's give a prequel. Step this way. This way. This way. I'm going off script. So I want to show you what happened in 1906. And I'm not going to give you a prequel of what's available. I'm going to give you a prequel of what's not available. And that is because I'm keeping it. Come here, little buddy. Oh, I know. Oh, don't you tag me. You're thinking about it. You're just young and you don't know what's up yet. But this is what's coming out of those. So this is what's working when you put our banana and our things together along with our, well, I'm not even going to tell you what all's in this, but I'm going to show it to you, and then when we get to this clutch update, I will share with you what all's in this, what the pairing is, what came out of it. Just really awesome odds. If you watch all of our videos and all of our lives, you may already know. That'll give you an idea of what's going on here. Look at that. The flame coming up and the color already coming in. This thing's eating good. So I'll put you back. Sorry, little buddy. Actually, it's a little girl. So anyway, guys, that is it for clutch number 5. Again, unless you're on Patreon, you're not going to see those available. And even if you're on Patreon, they're not going to be for sale unless you want one of the normals. Sorry, because we are going to make those specials and giveaways for you. Kurt, anything you want to add?
What does GHI stand for?
GHI came out and it stood for gotta have it, is what they named it. So if you don't have it, trust me, you do. I was actually kind of a slow adopter because in pictures and things, I didn't feel like it really did it justice. But then I got into it to make something like this. You're probably still in shed. You are. And I need my new racks to come in because this thing needs an upgrade. It's getting massive. I'm just out of space till I move and get the new order we have coming in. But this is, of course, a GHI Mojave. This one is deep in shed, as you can tell. But I fell in love with these, and I really wanted to make one. This is an 18 baby, too, by the way. So she's well on her way to doing what we want her to do. God, you need an upgrade in size. I may just have to do that today regardless and just skip a spot. But these things are just wonderful creatures. But then when I got into this, I went to pick up a GHI because I wanted to make this. The GHIs really blew me away, and there's so much you can do with them. So definitely check into GHI if you don't have it. Gotta have it is an apt name. That is a cool snake. Although this is not one of my wife's favorites, never has been. She likes the bright stuff, not the dark stuff. This is really kind of something I love. Anything else, Kurt?
No.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. We're going to slide over to Patreon. We'll see you next week.